So I tried out a weave for the first time. And oh my gosh, this is kind of big for me. This is gonna take some getting used to. So I decided to use Hergivenhair for this install. It came with nice packaging, as you see here. I had seen a lot of reviews for this hair on YouTube, and they so graciously offered it to me, so I definitely took them up on that offer. It comes with instructions that helps you care for the hair, and those instructions also include recommended products for the hair. This is how the hair looks straight out of the package. It's very defined, soft, and smooth. And these are how the bundles look when you take them apart. It was a pretty good amount of hair in the bundle. I received two 18-inch bundles, one 16-inch bundle, and an 18-inch closure. So the instructions recommended that I co-wash the hair prior to installing it. So here I'm just going to wet the hair first. And here I'm just adding the conditioner. Then I washed that out and wrung out the hair. The hair was very soft after washing out the conditioner. And this is the closure. Now the closure had a more coarse feel than the bundles. I can definitely notice slightly tighter texture going on as well. Even after I conditioned it, it still felt pretty coarse, somewhat dry. And this is how the hair looked once I finished washing it, and I just hung it up to dry overnight. And you can see here the closure has a different look to it than the bundles. So I actually ended up not using the closure just because it just appeared too different than the bundles. So I just thought it would be better to do an invisible part method, which I'll show later in the video. So one of my friends who's a stylist actually installed the sew-in for me. And this is the braid pattern she created. If you want her information, she's here in Houston. Her name is Iffy. I will leave her style sheet information in the description box for you guys. She ended up using all three bundles with just a little bit of hair left from the third bundle. I decided to use the curly texture. Hergivenhair also offers a coily and a kinky texture. So this is how one bundle looks once it was installed. I believe this is the 18-inch hair. So to do the part area, just like I mentioned before, she did an invisible part. I first saw this method on Pure Estrogen's channel, and I thought it was fantastic, so I asked her to do that. If you want to see the video of how Pure Estrogen did it, I will leave a link to that video in the description box. But here you'll see she puts the crochet needle under one of the cornrows, wraps a piece of the wefted hair on the needle, pulls it under the cornrow, and pulls all of the hair out. And I'll show that again because I know that's kind of unclear. So here she puts the needle under, puts some hair on the needle, and pulls it under the cornrow. Now she didn't have to cut any of the hair off the weft or anything like that. She's just using the hair sewn around that part area to cover the braids by crocheting it through. So you see here the hair kind of looked a little bit flat after she was done installing it, so she's just picking it out and combing it through and separating the curls to make it more natural. And then she cut some of the hair off. I actually ended up cutting some more off myself once I got home, and this is the finished look. So this is how the hair turned out in the end after she was finished sewing it in. And here's a close-up of the parting. It's kind of like an invisible part. So this is going to take some getting used to. The hair feels really soft because this is my first time doing sewing. I really can't, judge how this hair is compared to others. but I will say that I really didn't have any issues with it. It has movement to it. It's definitely movable. It's not heavy at all. There's not much shrinkage with this hair. You'll see here it's like armpit length when I stretch it. This is, I guess you can consider a wash and go. I literally just washed and added sweet cocoa bean curl smoothing cream, but like I haven't done a twist out. So I'm gonna see how a twist out looks on this hair. Maybe a bantu knot out, maybe a braid out, I don't know. It's nice to try a wash and go because I literally have never been able to do that with my own hair. Like co-wash it, put some moisturizer in it, and then just leave it alone. I've never been able to do that with my own hair. Like it would shrink up, coil up, knot up, all that up stuff. So it was nice to literally just wash hair and go. Well, in that case, just wash hair, let it dry, and then go to sleep, and then wake up and it was dry. But y'all get the point. Yeah, this is just, it's just so different. Hergivenhair does offer some samples if you wanted to try and see if it matched, which sort of curl pattern matches your texture the best if you were to do like a leave out or something like that. This is the texture I have in. This is the curly texture. They also offer like a coily texture here, which is, you know, a slightly tighter curl pattern. And then they also offer this kinky texture here, which I think would match my hair. If I were to do a leave out, I think this kinky texture matches my hair the best out of those three. In terms of maintaining this at night, I think I'm just gonna put a satin scarf on the edges and, you know, a bonnet on the ends. Pretty much how I sleep in my hair now. I'm just gonna sleep the same way. I will moisturize my hair just like how I moisturized it in that crochet video I posted. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment if you have any questions. But thanks for watching. Bye!